Hi everyone, I'm your mistress of manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. Cheers! Hi Libra, how are you? This is a general reading for the zodiac sign, the balance-loving Libras. So, my darling Libras, this is a general message. So not all the messages here are going to resonate with you, but if it does, just claim it 100%. On the other hand, if these messages confuse you, I want you to go and find out where your other sign placements are. Where is your moon? Where is your Venus, your Mars, your North Node? Google free birth chart calculator, put in your birth details and find out where these placements are. Go to my channel and watch all those readings. And I guarantee you, I kid you not, there will be additional messages there for you. So if your Venus, for example, is in Capricorn, watch the Capricorn reading. It'll give you many, many more messages than what this reading will give you. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a few oracle cards for you. And then we're going to go ahead and start with the tarot. Now, the first card, wow, beautiful cards, Libras. I want to start by telling you that. Very nice. Okay. Amplify your positive emotions. I think whenever this card comes out, I feel some of you are stuck in a negative cycle. You know, I always imagine this is, ripples that you've created around you, vibrations. So you have that positivity inside you, but you somehow are not able to channel it and amplify or increase it. Please amplify your positive emotions. Clear out the old. Libra, look at this. This is somebody with the blindfold. This is very much like Lady Justice. Clear out the old. I think this is very much like a tower card where something is going to come in. Let's see if that card shows up in the reading, okay? Where something is going to be shown to you, because I think some of you have been wearing these blinders and not seeing something clearly. Clear out the old, because it's time to welcome something new into your life, Libra. Something brand new. New experiences and possibilities. That's what's there for you. Clear out the old. There is new experiences, new amazing things which are waiting to enter your positive, your immediate vibration. Catch your breath. Are some of you running against time? Are some of you just rushing through some things, or you don't have enough time to actually, like they say, stop and smell the roses? Some of you are rushing through something, or you are, trying to go through something at God's speed, or you do not have time to do the things that you once wanted to do for yourself. I think some of you are lacking your self-care routine, or you're just rushing through something. Please stop, pause, and think, what could be your ideal course of action? I think some of you are being called to pause because you're just rushing through something. You need to stop. Think about what could be your ideal course of action, Libras. Be your best self always. I think it's checking if there's lipstick on my teeth. Be your best self always is about you always. It's about amplifying your positive emotions, Libras. Some of you are just hiding. I don't know why I feel some of you are not doing the things that you normally do, which is characteristic of you. Okay, be your best self always, whatever that means for you, because you have it inside you. Open your heart. If some of you have closed your heart off because of some kind of a heartbreak or some kind of a pain that you're going through, if some of you are trying to hide behind something, I don't know why I'm getting this. We are trying to hide behind, your emotions. You're not showing them to people. You just seem to be rushing. Wanting to make a decision quickly. That's not you, Libra. You're all about balance, my darlings. Now, feel free to apply this reading to you or to the person you're thinking about when you come across this reading. Flip the roles. All right? You ready, Libras? God, these cards. Your cards are really, I can feel the energy, Libras. And it's a very fast, quick moving, not jumpy, not peaceful either. I can't explain it. Let's see what the cards have to say. My Libras. My gosh. My Libras, that first card. My Libras. God. You know that first card that came out sideways? Do you want to see what it is? Seven of Swords, Libra. Seven of Swords. This is stealth. Somebody trying to fool you. Has somebody been trying to fool you, Libras? This card is right here. Let me tell you what your other cards are. Wow. Beautiful. You have quite a few major arcanas here. Quite a few major arcanas. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. There is a couple. There is a couple here. One is the Queen of Cups. One is the Emperor. So, Queen of Cups and the Emperor. This could be a couple that I'm talking to. Put yourself in your places, okay? Take your roles. There could be an age difference in this couple. Queen of Cups is somebody who is open to love, motherly, nurturing, caring. That cup that she holds in her hand is perpetually filled with love. She wants to give love. She wants to receive love. You know, this is like the mother eternal, somebody who wants to nurture everybody, somebody who is so motherly and sweet. Okay, one of you is showing up like this. This somebody gives from the heart. Somebody who has empathy, understanding, emotional wisdom. This is a minor arcana of the High Priestess. Minor arcana of the High Priestess. This is one character. This could be you or your beloved if the roles are switched. And then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's all heart-based. This is all decision. Somebody who likes to rule, somebody who likes to control. Now, the Emperor is a very strong energy. Somebody who's a boss, Aries, somebody who's seated in their power, rulership, kingship, somebody who has a lot of responsibility. You know, there's only one emperor. There are not 10 emperors in a kingdom. There's just one. This could be a father. This could be a father. Somebody who likes to control, royal, you know, regal. These are the words that come to mind when you think of an emperor. Is this a couple I'm talking to? Now, you know, when this card comes out, the Seven of Swords, I don't know which of these two characters has been fooling. There has been some kind of a trickery, fuckery. You can think of all those, you know, mind games, manipulation. And this is somebody who knows what they're doing. They're still gonna do it. So somebody who knows what they're doing. Now, I am talking to a couple. I know that for sure. This is a couple. Okay. The Queen of Cups and the Emperor. This was your Ace of Cups. This relationship for somebody was their Ace of Cups. Okay. And I feel there would, you know, in the beginning, this was like something that made you, you know, when you say tears of joy, this is what brought tears of joy to you because you're so happy to be in this relationship. And I think the two people here are pretty okay. They seem pretty well matched because one, the feminine is coming from her heart, you know, which is all about nurturing, caring. What can I say? Motherly, somebody who's going to make the home, the family. The Emperor is also a family person. They want a family, but the only problem is that they are Aries and they are very, you know, big-headed, stubborn, and there's a lot of ego, and they like to control stuff. And this was your Ace of Cups. I don't know why I'm saying was, but this was something that just filled you up with emotion or with love. It was that kind of a love. Again, I said was, and I do not know why. Now, you know, when I see the Six of Cups here, I'll give you two messages. Either there are children here who have made and created abundance in the 3D, or I feel somebody here is reminiscing how things were in the past. I do not know if there is somebody here who feels that there has been a dramatic change in the way a relationship has progressed or not progressed. What they were expecting it to be, it has not. I have a feeling that when this relationship started off, you had this emperor who you knew was very well settled. Their money was on point. They have that charisma, that aura. They want to create. They have a lot of responsibility. They're a family person, and you have this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, minor arcana of the High Priestess. Somebody who wants to nurture, somebody who wants to give. It's for me. It's a good match. There could be an age difference, and this was your Ace of Cups, and you thought there was a lot of potential. I feel somebody feels cheated from that. I don't know why. You feel that you were cheated out of this relationship, or somebody cheated you, and you are stuck in the past when things were sweeter, when things were nicer. And I feel there are children here. I feel that you have created children, and you are constantly going back to the past, Libra, and trying to relive those memories of how things were when your cup was always filled with love. And there were just tears of joy because there was so much of love. I think this relationship started off in the most beautiful, organically, what can I say? The sweet, soft nature, but something changed here. And this card, Seven of Swords, I feel somebody feels cheated. Somebody feels cheated here. Out of what? We'll find out. Now, these cards, like I told you, this card of, I don't know what this is. I feel somebody has been cheated out of a relationship that they were promised. This is one message I'm getting, or this could just simply be somebody cheating under somebody's nose. Somebody doing stuff that they're not supposed to do. And I think it's the Aries energy, because they have that attitude of, I'm going to do this. So what? Deal with it, because they know what they're doing is wrong. It's not happened by mistake. They know what they're doing is wrong. And this Aries is, of course, got a lot of ego, right? Somebody's fell stuck. This Two of Swords is inaction. And again, you see this, the blinders. I feel somebody has been wearing that. Libra, and like I told you, that's Lady Justice, but you've been wearing it for the wrong reason. I think you have decided to pretend not to see or hear things that have been going wrong in this relationship. And they've been going. I think that they have been fooling you. I can't get over this. But you've chosen to stay in this situation of inaction. While at any point you could have gotten up and just whacked that that blindfold open and bounced. You chose to keep yourself stuck despite you knew there was this going on. Some cheating, some juggling. This is also ups and downs of money. Yeah, I get it. This with this, I feel there could have been some cheating, not cheating, but not embezzlement of funds. Libra, can you comment below? Let me know. I think there has been some kind of a cheating with money. I don't know if somebody's been hiding money or keeping money from you. And there's also been some juggling. I don't know if they've been juggling you with their work or there is another person. Now, perhaps both. There has been some embezzlement of money here as well. You kept yourself in the state of inaction. You did not want to look at something, Libras. You did not, perhaps because you were living in the past of how things were, and you just refused to see. Perhaps you thought maybe if you would just ignore it, it would go away. It didn't. In fact, it went to the Eight of Swords. I'll tell you something that I'm getting here. You first caught them doing something pretty small. You decided to not act on it. You just decided to ignore it, and you thought it would go away. And then you went and had children with them. And then when you saw that behavior still continued, you felt trapped. This is a message I'm getting. This is somebody who feels imprisoned with what? Their thoughts, their beliefs. Am I talking to somebody who believes that a marriage is for keeps? Sure, it is. I agree with that. Why would you not? But is it worth keeping? If there is loyalty, there is abundance, there is love, sure. But you have chosen to ignore the small red flags. And then I think you went ahead and you created a family with them. And then When the things kept going on, same path, you felt trapped for real, stuck, becoming a prisoner of your own thoughts, your own beliefs, feeling like a victim. This is your self-made prison, Libras. You know, when you were at this stage, when you saw those little transgressions, I don't know what the transgressions were, but there was something here, whether it was juggling you and somebody else. And I'll tell you why I feel that too. And, or embezzlement of money, or something to do with money that they were not on the up and up with. Perhaps they were keeping some money from you, or I don't know. There's something about money. Now, the reason I feel that there could be another person here, because of the moon. This is Cancer. So far, you have Cancer, you have Aries, and I'll tell you your other major arcanas, okay? This is a card of secrets. The moon is about your fears, and I know you've had fears. You've had doubts, but you've just ignored them till it got so big and in your face that you couldn't ignore them anymore. There is a feminine influence in your business because the moon is a very feminine energy. This could be secrets coming out. Things that were done in the dark are finally, you know, the light of the moon is bringing them out and you have to see them. And you're seeing them as clearly as possible. There are no more secrets. This is Pisces and Cancer. There's also your subconscious fears. This is hidden information coming out. This is another feminine figure. Some deep secret or some deep secretive connection. Somebody is around you. Some feminine energy has been exposed that you did not know about. I feel this came out of the blue. You know, they say it like a blue moon, you know, once in a blue moon. You didn't know that. You've seen small signs, Libras, but you've ignored them. You've chosen to keep that the blindfold on. But then I think when you created your family, and then when you saw this coming out, or the secret coming to light about this feminine figure, it was too late because by then you'd already had your children and you were stuck with your finances, with the children. Again, a card of Pisces, this card of confusion. Has somebody tried to confuse you on purpose? I feel this. You know, when this card comes out of the Hanging Man, this is somebody taking, you know, again, a pause and trying to find a new perspective on an old situation. You know, when I see this card here, clear out the old ideal course of action. Somebody has been trying to find the ideal course of action by looking at something from a different perspective, because you felt stuck here, or they have kept you stuck here, and you wondered, you know, why am I feeling this? Because when this Hanged Man comes out, this is 12th house. It's again about secrets and hidden information. You're surrendering. I think you're surrendering. You've tried to fight this. You've tried to, you know, do your best, but you're dealing with an emperor. You cannot. The emperor dictates how the things go. They do not like to relinquish their control, nor do they like to be told what not to do. Now, you've found out that they have been confused. There's also a card of confusion. Pisces is confusion. It's Neptune. Neptune ruled. You've understood bit by bit that somebody has been trying to keep you confused on purpose. And you are surrendering because you've taken that break. You have taken that break. Now, if I read this card another way, you've just taken a pause in action. You've suspended all activities and you've decided to surrender, come up with a new way of looking at an old problem. Here you are, re-evaluating this card. When I see this card, I always imagine somebody who has put in so much effort into something. It's like how you go and check if, if how your, how, if how the plants are, if you've built, watered a beautiful garden and you've worked there with your hands. Every you go and check, oh my God, have the flowers come? This is somebody who has put in so much effort into something, so much effort. There's no action almost. You've been just waiting. And every time you go and see all the fruits, they're there. But your basket is constantly coming empty. And now you've reached a point where you are sitting and thinking, is it worth investing in this anymore? Everything possible has been done. Are you happy waiting to see the growth? I feel you're not. Because I don't think you are realizing there is no long term potential here. This person is only about control, and they decide how things should go. I feel you have no say here, Libra. I feel there's one person in the relationship who has no say. Their um, agenda is to follow. I get it. The Emperor is a very strong energy to, butt heads with. There has to be some give and take. You are about balance. There is no balance here. This is somebody who's just waiting. And I think you've been very patient. Very patient. You always wanted to see, oh, now I can see the growth. There's been nothing, nada. Your basket is perpetually empty. And now you are thinking if you should wait in this relationship anymore. This card of defending something. You have been defending this relationship with all your might. I think you've given this relationship your all, whoever I'm talking to. I'll give you two messages here. You are somebody who's exhausted defending this relationship. Both these cards are somebody who's just waiting. How much more? Yeah. You've been putting up, you've been doing all the work, working with your hands to create this relationship, working so hard. You're exhausted. You've done all the work, all the work. You've stood up there, and faced the challenges of this relationship. Here's another message here. Are you dealing with somebody who already has a child and you've had a lot of interferences from their ex or their ex-wife because they have children, but you've stood steadfast, defending them and this relationship? But I feel somebody here is not giving you what you want. Is it a commitment that you want? Comment below, Libra, let me know. I think I'm getting a message where there is somebody here who is trying to get a commitment from a person who has had a divorce and they have a child. But there is so much of external interference from their ex that commitment is just not coming. There seems to be a battle after another, and you're tired, you're exhausted, defending this battle and defending this person. And somebody here has put up a wall, closed off. I think it could be the Emperor, because they do not like to show that soft side. They feel it's a sign of weakness, and you're tired of waiting to see when they are going to break that wall and let you in. It's not happening. This is, again, when I see these cards, it's all about waiting. You have a lot of positive expectations, because I think this was, like I said, if this relationship comes through for you, it is your Ace of Cups. But you've been waiting, and all these cards signal to me that you're waiting and waiting and waiting to see progress on a project already begun. There is none. And you're tired of waiting. You have a lot of expectations here, and I think you're taking a decision because you've already planted two wands here, That's your passion. You put in a lot of work into this. And this other wand that's in your hand, you're thinking if you should continue to be there. I'm getting a message you put in 2 years into this relationship, Libra. And you've been waiting for a commitment from somebody. Now, there is a potential of commitment because the Ace of Cups is here, but there is some external interference that is going on, perhaps from their ex or from their baby mama, which is not allowing this relationship to progress. And this individual is keeping you waiting, and they are not giving you the commitment. The Fool. The Fool. Somebody here feels taken, like they've been taken for a fool. I think somebody here promised you a commitment. Okay, this again, Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. Somebody here was promised a commitment, for sure. And they waited and they waited and they kept the faith. They didn't get it. They had to defend this relationship. Perhaps you had to defend this relationship to your family members because they were like, you know, how much more are you going to wait for this man to give you, ask you to marry you or give you that commitment? It's not coming. And you had to deal with a lot of external influences from their ex. And you're tired and you felt like you were taken for a fool. Now, you are going to take a leap of faith because you feel it's time for you to take a risk and start something new. It's time for you to start something new, new experiences and possibilities. This is what is on your mind, Libra, because you're tired of waiting. You know, somebody has not opened their heart. No, they have not been vulnerable with you. They have not, because they have stayed in that emperor energy of this is me, like it or leave it. You are going to take this risk because you felt like you've been taken for a fool. Okay. You're going to take a chance into the unknown because you know that there are new possibilities and experiences waiting for you. The Wheel of Fortune. I love this card for you, Libras. This is, my God, the wheel turning in your favor. And this is such a positive card, such a freaking positive card because you've been waiting for a long time for the wheel to come in and change something in your favor. And it is coming in. It is coming in. It is coming in. This is almost like, you know, Jupiter coming in, divine timing, unexpected messages coming in. The wheel is going to turn in your favor. This is a wheel of fate, the wheel of karma, a positive change in your situation. But I think you need to take that leap of faith. This is destiny, fated luck, karma, second chances, positive changes, a turning point, good luck, unexpected fortune, out of the blue, divine timing. I feel some of you are finally going to take a leap of faith because you felt cheated or you felt somebody has been fooling you into believing that you're going to get a commitment from them, but they have kept you waiting and they have been dealing with, or there has been a lot of external influence from their ex with whom they probably have children. Now, there is an age difference between the two of you because you are showing up as a Queen of Cups, Libra, and they're showing up as an Emperor. Now, the cards which are very strong here is Pisces, Aries, Pisces and Aries. And I feel somebody has cried a lot too. Now, sometimes this is just tears as well. It could be joy or sorrow. It was tears of joy in the beginning, but I think there were tears of sorrow here too. The moon is Cancer. So these are the signs. Go watch those readings too, please. Especially Pisces and Aries. Somebody here feels taken, like they've been taken for a fool. They were promised a commitment. Now, they kept you waiting for too long, Libras. Okay, Libras, let's see what other messages I can give you from my situations tarot deck. Comment below, let me know, all right, what you're going through. Okay, Libras, let's go. Libras. My Libras, please. Whoa. Okay. Oh, boy. Yep, Libras. Get one more card and then I'll tell you. Wow, Libras, yeah. Libras, please. I don't know. I have a feeling. Libra, go back and check your readings on my channel. The message I'm going to give you, I've given it to you before, I feel. Anyways, I'll take one more card. And there we go. Okay, Libra, let me start with what I now. I am talking to a divine feminine here. You're showing up beautiful, looking like a jackpot. Okay. And currently you are single. And I feel I'll give you another message which I got before. You are a single divine feminine, but you're dealing with an emperor. I think the person you're dealing with is somebody who has children, because I think the divine feminine is single. The divine masculine is showing up as an emperor, and they are a father. They have children already. So the divine feminine is showing up as younger, and now she is single. And plus, she was always single. As in, what I mean is, the emperor, the divine masculine, is a married person who is divorced, but they have children. I think you know this. I don't think this is breaking news for you. You know that they're divorced. You know this. I don't know why I'm getting this. Or if you didn't know, now you know that they have another family. If you didn't know that, Libras, and if I'm breaking this news to you, and if you've had your doubts, because you're showing up as a Queen of Cups, which is a minor arcana of the High Priestess, which is about intuition. If your intuition has been telling you that perhaps there's something else going on here, yes, there is. They have another person with whom they've had children. Now, let's move ahead. This person and this relationship was your wish fulfillment. Like I said, if this worked out for you and they committed to you like you wanted them to, this would have been your dream come true, because you have ways of communicating with them, which is alien and not from Mars. It's like, via dreams. You have a tremendous connection with them. And this was your wish fulfillment. You've been praying and hoping that this person commits to you. Now, they have some unhealthy obsession, a must have indulgence. Who is that? This card, this must have, obsession is very, very Capricornian. It's Capricorn. We're dealing with a Capricorn. That's, like the devil energy. The low vibration of Capricorn is being obsessed, putting restrictions, wanting something and going after it. And, it's an unhealthy, toxic addiction that they have. They've been doing it over and over again and right under your nose, because this is a card of somebody who knows what they're doing and they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. I'm getting a message here that you perhaps didn't know that they have a family, or perhaps you wanted to create one with them. I'm just putting these two out there. Either you want to create a family with them, and that's what they promised you. I think somebody here has led you on this wild goose chase of promises. Just like dangling that carrot and, reeling you in just to push this forward some more. Oh, after this comes through. Oh, after that comes through. Have they been telling you that they're waiting for their divorce papers to come in? And you've been patiently waiting, like all those cards are waiting. You've been patiently waiting. Okay, now it'll come through. Now they'll tell me, and they've been telling you that the paperwork has been filed and I'm just waiting, for this to pass. And then, we'll go ahead with and start our family, because I think this person has children, but they're promising you a family too. They're promising you that they will start a family with you as well. What you went searching for, I do not know. I have a feeling that you heard some gossip through your friends. Whether it was your, not, your gym mates, I don't know. Somewhere you read, not, why did I say read? Maybe you went on some social media site, because this card is going online and checking. I know they've told you that they've filed for their paperwork. Did you go and check if they've really done it? And that's where you heard some gossip, petty jealousy. There has been some feminine influence here who has been sabotaging this relationship. I don't know what you went looking for, but you found some information that pissed you off or that made you understand what was going on. And again, if you notice, she's wearing this on her eyes, the blindfold. All those three cards are you. I think you have just refused. Somebody told you to go and look at something online in your friends. And you didn't immediately, you ignored them. And then you went and looked. And what you found made you turn your back. You're done. Lesson learned. And this is very, very Saturnian. This is very karmic. Saturn is Chronos, the Lord of Time. You understood that even though this was a relationship, it was your wish fulfillment. There was a lot of love, and you understood each other and you communicated. Yeah. But the trick is to know if it is a lesson or a blessing. This was a lesson, and you learned it, and you had enough. You're done because what you found out, I think you've either found out that their divorce is done, and they yet kept you waiting by telling you it's not done, there's still time. Or for the second group of you who didn't know that there was another family involved, and hence they were not able to commit to you. You found out that there's another whole family with a wife and a child. Please comment below and let me know. Perhaps you found out about their escapades online. Their hideaways and their adventures. I do not know if they were indulging in some kind of escapades online, or did they go on a vacation with their ex to a very exotic place? Now, whenever I see this color, somebody's dressed in such an exotic manner. Perhaps they went to an exotic place. I don't know, exotic dancer. What? Hello? I'm just putting the messages out there. You found something out. Crushed. Felt terrible. Sad, feeling alone because you've been defending this person. You've been defending this relationship. You've been defending this to your family. Like, you know what? I'm staying in this because I know there's a commitment coming. They just strung you along. They kept you there, fully knowing that they were never going to commit to you. For whatever reason. You found that out and you faced that fear of yours and you came face to face with it, with some information that you found out, whether online, via gossip. That blindfold came off and you realized that they've been fooling you all along. This is how you felt for a long time, crushed, sad, and broken. Intervention. This for me is the wheel of fortune coming in and you willing to take that leap of faith. Rescues, others involved. And you know who those others are, right? Your angels. They've seen you suffer. And when I feel like this obsession card, they've been obsessed with something that is not you, unhealthy. When I see that card, it's you have gone on a cycle of crap, and there's a cycle. Saturn makes you go round and round. Those 7 rings, you keep going around those cycles, the same shit, new day. And your angels have been seeing you struggling with this and still standing strong and defending something, waiting patiently to see when am I going to get the fruits. They have to intervene. They have to intervene. And the wheel of fortune is coming for you because you thought you were made a fool. You're going to be the fool and take a leap of faith. And destiny and karma, the wheel is turning in your favor. Now, I'm going to give you a message for the future because this is a timing card for me whenever I see this card. Projected future days, weeks, or months. The minute you leave, the minute you take that leap of faith, move away from this. What happens immediately when you go away from a negative person or from a liar or a cheater? You amplify your positive emotions. You create ripples of positivity around you. And what happens then? You attract that back to you. How? Perhaps you'll be going for an interview or a job. I don't know. Maybe you'll go and meet somebody for coffee, get on the same page, talk, chat. This is what is waiting for you. I do not know when this is. This is projected in the next few weeks or months, but there is something. But that leap of faith has to be taken. Perhaps, you could be moving for a job, a new job, because you want to leave that. You don't want to be in the same town or the city as this person is, because it affects you. It hurts you to be around in that same place. Whenever you leave or you move, you are going towards this. Now, you've been waiting for this for a long time, for somebody to confess, who's, and I think this emperor kept telling you that they're on the verge of offering the commitment to you. They were lying. Somebody is really going to do that. I wish I could give you a better timeline, but I feel it's sometime when you move away from this and you remove the negativity to such an extent that only positivity is amplified around you. That's when you immediately attract this person to you. But I think it's going to need you to make a change of location, because today you're single. You're single. I'm getting another message here. Perhaps this divine masculine emperor told you that he was single, but he wasn't. Because there is somebody around in his energy who is interfering and they're obsessed with them. Can you go back and check my readings? I've given you this message. They are obsessed with some ex of theirs. Some of you didn't even know they had an ex, and some of you knew. Okay, if you want me to tell you a confirmation, yes, they are obsessed with their ex. Hi, Kipper. Can you give me some messages for my Libra, Kipper, please? Hello, Kipper. So many cards. Okay. Nice. Hi, Kipper. Can you give me some cards for my Libras? Enough. Okay, guys. There's an older woman in this. They are obsessed with an older woman, somebody who's important, somebody like an empress, somebody who's their age, because the emperor is older to you. You are showing up as a queen of cups, somebody who's important. The ex-wife, guys, this is the ex-wife, the other woman. They are still obsessing with their ex-wife. I can't put that out. And I think you've been waiting for them to bring something to an end, some marriage or something about the law. That's what they've been telling. That I'm ending this, I'm bringing this situation to a close, which means, we two are going to be together. They are dealing with something legal. That's what they're telling you. And that's the reason why they've been postponing giving you an answer. But I think that legal thing is done. It's done. They've been lying to you because they're still very much obsessed with this. You see this card? Somebody cheating somebody in broad daylight. Just like this. Theft. I don't know if there has been a theft of money. I'm not feeling that. Somebody has cheated you, fooled you, and they've been robbing you in broad daylight. I think they are still obsessed with their ex. They're meeting them, they're talking to them. And while you are here, okay, occupation is your work. You've been working so hard on this relationship. Freaking felt like toil and labor, man. You're toiling for this relationship. You're defending this person. Maybe your family members are like, you know what? You need to understand that this person is not going to give you a commitment. They're still attached to that ex. And you're like, no, you know what? I'm going to work at this. You've kept yourself, you've been working hard. And it's felt like toil and labor. That's not how love should feel. I'll give you another message. When this person travels for work, the emperor, is a business, is somebody who has, like I said, it could be a boss. Perhaps that's where they go and hook up with this other woman of theirs. I don't know. Just putting this out there too. You have been preoccupied with this. Why is the commitment not coming? Why am I feeling like, I am fighting against an invisible enemy? Then you found something. You've had messages of doom, gloom, that keeping yourself tied up. And then you found something some message of concern. Some message of concern. There could be two. One could be for the ones who didn't know that they have an ex. You found out that they have another whole family. And the second group found out that they are still dealing with that ex. They're obsessed with them and they're still sleeping with them, or they've gone on an adventure or an escapade with them. This has been a very long journey for you. This is a Saturnian card. This is a card of Capricorn. You waited a long time to see the fruits of your labor. They have kept you on this journey and you've been waiting and working hard at this relationship, but you've got nothing in return. Nothing. I'm really, really happy to see the Wheel of Fortune coming here because it's time for you to get your wish fulfillment. It is time. You waited for a long time for something to happen. You're tired. And you've hoped that there was stability. You hoped that there was loyalty. There wasn't. There was only deception and keeping you waiting, stringing you along while they were still dealing with their ex. If any of you are asking me the question, are they sleeping with their ex? Hell yeah. This is coming in for you, the wheel. Let the wheel come in. This is divine timing. This is your angel stepping in to change something that you have kept yourself stuck in. I'm going to take some angel oracle cards for you. Let's see what I got. My Libras. Whoa. For my Libras, please. Archangel Michael is here. You know this card, clear out the old. If you remember, that was a card that I picked up before. Clear your space. You know, remove this junk energy, please, of this individual. They're just deceiving you, Libras. They're still attached to somebody else, please. Archangel Zophiel, get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you, amplify your positive emotions. You have been stuck in a negative place with this negative person who's still dealing with their ex. So when you sleep with them, they have already slept with them. It's crazy. You're taking all that karma and all that energetic junk. You do not need it. Clear your space. Compassion. This is for you. Compassion for yourself. Treat yourself with kindness. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Do not be hard on yourself, please. Don't beat yourself up, Libra. You waited for a long time. You were not wrong. I know you defended this for a long time. Perhaps your family kept telling you, hey, you're a fool. But you stood there steadfast in your faith. It's okay. Do not beat yourself up. Now, there are children involved here. Perhaps either you know that or you've now found out that there are children involved. Indigo and crystal children, Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Perhaps they have a child who's got some, learning disabilities. But you found there are children here. You found out about the children and that ex-wife. Maybe that's the excuse they give you to keep in touch with them. I do not know. All is well. All is well that ends well, Libra. The ball is in your court. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Divine timing is at play. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in. Archangel Michael is here with that sword to help you cut those toxic ties that you've made with this person. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I want you to know that Archangel Michael is available to you 24/7. All you need to call him, call him. Tell him you need help to break free from this toxic person and these toxic cards that you've created because you're a Queen of Cups. You put your heart out there and he will come in and help you whack those cards so that you can move ahead with the Wheel of Fortune, which is again Jupiter, okay, to your magnificent future. And get rid of these toxic karmic ties because there is no commitment coming from this individual. Plus, they are still in a relationship, an unhealthy, toxic one with their ex, okay? So my darling Libras, comment below. Let me know what you're going through. I would love to hear from you. I cannot wait to come back again to another reading for you, my darlings. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and Namaste. Bye.